or you're gonna be coming negative. Bro.
Hata wewe ushageuza hii ya Marwa kama yako. Tuju rekodi huku nikuonyeshe dunia watu wanavyoishi.
Kuko aje kwani?
Wewe ushageuza hii ya Marwa.
Hii njia si ya Marwa bwana.
Mimi jichanganye uje tu na hiyo kamera pale.
Sasa unaona mimi niko sehemu zangu bro.
Wewe jichanganye tuje na hiyo kamera pale.
So sasa ngori ni gani? Ngori ni gani? Buda acha nikuambie mani. Haya.
Jichanganye na hiyo kamera uje na hapa kwangu nikunyoshe.
I'm not interested with you bro. I'm not interested with you bro. I'm not interested with you. I know you have that kind of a jealousy. My friend, I'm not interested and I'm not fearing.
You just created Marwa.
You come from here, man. You could do whatever you think you can do.
I'm telling you, try them in my road.
So I'm not interested to you because you have a long way to go still, huh?
Hello my family, welcome to our YouTube channel, Max1 from Kenya. Hoping that you are doing very well wherever you're watching from. Let me know. Yeah, it is another beautiful day God has granted unto us, and we have all it takes to say thank you so much. Yeah, we shall be having a very fantastic video that is exposing a lot of sagas, a lot of dramas in our village here. Anything that you wish to know, it is in this video from the start to the end. We shall be featuring in so many characters with evidence, because I don't do things without evidence. Yeah, so relax, take a seat, and let us analyze these together, because what I'm trying to say, and not what I'm trying to say, what I'm saying, may God help me, because I want to speak the truth and the truth itself the way it is. So God be with me and help me, because I'm not doing these videos just because I want to bring people down. No, I'm not doing this video because I hate someone. No, I'm not doing my own videos just because I don't want other people to proceed. No, I'm doing this because we want a very cool environment. We want a very cool, good community where it will hold all the people with good deeds on it. Because we don't want a village where there is a lot of scammers. We don't want a village where there is a lot of lies. We don't want a village where there is a lot of fights. We don't want a village where there is a lot of sabotage. We don't want a village where people are worshipping people like God. No. That is why Max1, I just said, for me, I'll try to be different. And I will do this kind of reaction from the start to the end. I don't care about what other people might say. I don't. So my family, just know that I passed my greetings to you, my warm greetings to you. Receive them warmly. And let's start our reaction the way it is. And I will be starting, as I've said, I'll be bringing out everything that you feel like you have to know from our village here. So on our table we shall be having today, it's kind of different. We shall be having mayuguno versus gintu. Those are my brothers from the village here. All of them, they are my brothers, but we should correct where we need to correct. We shall be having mawira, the clay bath boy who just came. Remember, during the party, people's wives used to be clay bath. They used to be clay bath. They used to be to bath with clay, and the boy who was used to do such that kind of nonsense was mawira. And mawira is also my brother, although he does not come from the village here, but is also my brother, because even me, one day I'll be traveling to other parts of the continent, to other parts of the country, and they do say people meet, but stones will never meet. That is why we are human beings. So is also my brother. But what has made me to bring him here, I'll be coming out to tell you, because he came out and he was like, you know, trying to tell us what we are supposed to do. he was trying to bring to expose Mogesi, to expose Gintu, to expose why not Kibe, to expose a lot of things, of which I'm going to put the receipts here, because I'm not saying these things out of me, because no one is paying me to say this. I'm saying this because there's something that I want to correct somewhere, and my channel allows me to do that. And also he called us that we are negative. I don't know, you know, there's something that I usually don't understand, my family. And sometimes I usually say I need some clarification. Does it mean that when we rectify, when we correct Ayamarwa, when we correct Dimwango, when we correct David Jr., or when we correct Congressman's family, and not only that, because me I usually correct whoever I see, maybe there's something that maybe he did wrongly, so that he will not repeat it again. Even me, there are some people who corrects me. Does it mean that when we correct them, now we are now negative? Does it mean that when Ayamaru is being talked about, that person is negative? Or what do they mean with negative reactors? And I want to say, without fear of contradiction, that we are depending on each other. The content is not contenting. For us, yes, I can correct Ayamaro, I can correct Dimwango, I can correct Mayuguno, I can correct Nasto, I can correct whoever I feel like correcting. But for them, because they call themselves positive reactors, they'll also come, watch what I've done, they'll go speak about me, and while speaking about me, they are making money. So we are depending on each other. No one is perfect. Remember, even me, I'm a human being. I was made on the image of God. Ayamaru was made on the image of God. When you talk about me negatively, then even you are a negative reactor. I'll be coming to that. Also on our table, we shall be having Ayamarwa. We shall be having Dimwango. We shall be having Dave Jr. We shall be having Mremi. We shall be having Condad. Our video is full of inspirations. Our video is full of entertainment. Our video is full of educativeness. Because we are educating and also we are rectifying. Whether they like it or not, it will be like that. Yes, it will be just like that. There's a lot of saga that is happening in our village here. And you know, some things for me, Max 1, when I see things, I actually say God is the one who has made it to happen like that. The only thing that we need to do is just to correct each other, because we are human beings. No one is perfect. No one was made mortally. No. Immortal. No. We were born from our moms. And we are not perfect. And that is why we need to correct each other where necessary. But when we correct, other people thinks that we hate. Even someone from I don't know where will just be coming to the village here trying to tell me that, oh, Max 1, you should do this, you should do that. Who told you that I hate Ayamaru? Who told you that I hate David Jr.? Who told you that I hate Dimwango? Who told you that I hate Conrad's mom? Who told you that I hate Conrad's dad? Those are my village people here. We share the same environment, we share the same air, we share the same roads. Anything that happens, we come in as a community to help each other. So you are no one, you cannot tell me what to do. I already know what I have to do. So my family, I'll be taking you this video of today. I feel like it will be somehow long, but it is full of details that you need to know. And I've said we shall be exposing all the sagas that has happened from day one to the end. I want to start with Ayamarwa, David Jr. and Dimwango going to court. And before I proceed, so that people might not say that, oh, Max One, you've cooked things. I want to show you I am Marwa, David Jr. and D. Mwango, plus their entire family, plus Matiko's family, of which they'll be here. And I'll even be telling you what happened out when the Baraza settled. The Baraza is one of the meeting of our elders, plus those who are affected. We come together, plus the administration, guided by the chief, maybe the DO or the DC, to solve the matters affecting the people. More especially when there is a misunderstanding somewhere. I'll be coming out to bring all those things the way they are. Because me, Max One, I don't fear anyone. I only fear God. I respect all the people. And for those who respect me, I respect them more. So let me put a receipt here showing you that those people went to court. And after going to court, what happened? Why did the victim not appear? You know, people should not play with people's psychology. People should not play with other people's IQ of understanding things, because there's no any fool people on this earth. Fools are no longer there. You cannot contradict things on the ground, tarnish other people's name, feels like you're an angel, but later when you are being summoned to court, you don't take the victim who brought all this saga. That one we won't, and I'm saying that one will stop. So let me put this receipt, my family, so that you might not say that, oh, Max One, where the evidence of them going to court. Watch this. So my family, out of keen observance, because I know you are very keen observer, or you are always keen observers, you can see clearly they are in court. And the reason why they are in court, it is two things. The assault, which is Mrimi, who was being assaulted the way they demanded. He was beaten like a jerrycan. He was being disciplined by their own relatives for them being brainwashed, for him being, you know. And they went, they reported at the court, no, at the police station. They were given the battery, they were given everything. And that is why, you know, in our village here, someone will just be coming like, oh, he wants some words from you. He is triggering you so that you do something to him, so that he run to the police, so that you pay him. This kind of things has happened to me severally. But for me as Max One, I usually use wisdom. I say, let be gone, be gone. Because I'm above that. Because I usually say, God, give me wisdom. The brain that I have, the skills and knowledge that I went and acquired in school, let me not stand too low. And I usually assume things. But when sometimes it goes beyond, we bring out our nails. And when we bring out our nails, something must happen. So you see clearly, my family, you can see I am Marwa entering the court. You can see Dimwango, you can see the Junior. And the reason as to why, and you can see Matiko's family, they are there. The reason as to why they went to court was because of the road. And this is the sabotage that I usually talk about, you know. And on the previous video, I even asked my sister, did you bring a surveyor to show you that for sure this land is a government road, or this land, that this road is a government road, or this road is just a private road? But you never said anything. Now you went to court. And I usually say, even the judges, you know, judges are people who ate books, people who went to school, people who learned psychology. Huh? People who can just look to you and say, oh, this one is thinking like this. This one wants to sabotage this one just because this one is a poor person. No, we won't allow this. So they went to court. The court ruled out. The victim of the assault never appeared because maybe they told him that don't go. Because for you, we just wanted to use you so that we can reach to court here, so that we can sabotage Matiko's family. Because you need that road. For you, your things, your things are now done. You just stay back at home. Don't even go to court. Because we are done. The only thing that we wanted you to do for us is just to use you as a ladder so that we can go to court, so that we can be given a road. Their aim was not that Murimi was beaten. No, that was not their aim. And I'm telling you this, that was not their aim, because if that was their aim, they could have taken Murimi to court so that he can go and say what happened. But you see, they only carried themselves. They went to court. Did you see Murimi there? No. They went to court for themselves to speak because they want a way where the materials should be passing. And because the judges have told you that the people who are learned, the people who can read their minds, the people who can say that this sabotage, they ruled out and said this thing should be solved out. We are not even going to handle this thing in our court because this is nonsense. Maybe you bring the person who was being beaten, because about the road we cannot speak about the road here, because the complainant is saying that that is a private road. Is the one who gave out willingly that road so that people can be passing. Why do you want to extend the road to his own plot of land, and for himself he came out and gave a portion of land where people should be passing? Why do you want to extend? Just because you are rich, just because you have money. So they ruled out and said they should come to the village, come as a committee, call the people, the two families, Congress, Dad's family, and Matiko's family, plus the witnesses, plus the administration, to come and sit so that they table out. But they said, if this case, if we want to listen about the case, we shall be listening about the assault case. The victim, who was Murimi, now is supposed to be summoned on 29th or 30th, so that now we know who was in the wrong direction, who was sabotaging another. But what I'm asking, why didn't he not appear in court on that, on the hot suit, in a hot suit, you know? Why? Because they're just using this young man. They're just using him as a stepping ladder to acquire what they want. And this is a lesson. You know, people should be learning. People should be learning. And I've said fools are no longer there. Now my family, after they came out, surprisingly, just the way the court ordered them to do, you can see Ayamaro never attended the meeting. Dimwango never attended the meeting. David Jr. never attended the meeting, and they're the one who are instigating this nonsense to happen in this community. Now the question that I usually ask, where were they? And why didn't they not attend the meeting. Because they saw, oh, this night is becoming hotter. We were playing with fire thinking that money is everything. Now you can see the court has turned against us because they have realized the truth. You saw Dimwango parking to Nairobi. When she went there, she was bringing a lot of drama, like to divert attention of the people about the phone being stolen 1 month ago. So that now people will be forgetting about the drama back to the village, about them being taken to court, about the committee, the meeting that happened in the village here. So that now people will be focusing about the robbery that happened 1 month ago. And I was like, you know, people are not fools. We already know how the games that you are trying to play, but there's no problem. Ayamara ran to Nairobi to say that he's going to pick his wife. There's no problem. David Jr. went I don't know where, and I was even surprised yesterday he was saying that, you see, the kind of ladies that YouTube is bringing in my life, very tiny, very beautiful, you know, very sexy, you know, I'm very grateful, you know. YouTube has given me a lot of beautiful ladies to play around with. There was like, this boy, I wish he knew. I wish he knew that even these ladies, they are not stupid. The Virginia played with Castor's feelings until when they brought about a big nonsense on YouTube that a GoFundMe, that she's sick, breast cancer, of which they have never told us anything about that breast cancer thing, about the GoFundMe, because people are no longer fools. And I'm always saying this without fear of contradiction. After realizing that people have realized the intentions, they kept quiet, they ran away. Just the way the court ruled out, and they just disappeared from the meeting. Congress dad came very late, and he said that it was on a Saturday, and because it was on a Saturday, it was on church day, so that is why he came late, and he was trying to defend his family as usual. There's no problem. But the truth, I'm going to give it out the way it is. And even, I'll be putting something to show you what happened during that meeting of the Baraza, because I'm trying to analyze everything the way it is until to the date. Now, because the chief was given the mandate, the people were given the mandate, the two families to come out and speak, so that they can come to an agreement. Even Congress dad saw that for sure he was wronging this Matikos family. And I was surprised for him even saying, when they were starting building their own home down there, Congress mom's home, they used to keep their materials in Matikos compound as a good neighbor. Then why is it that after now them getting money, they are now turning against good neighbors? Why? That is not how you pay back to good neighbors. No, it is not. For me, my family, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, people should not be taking other people for granted. People should not be bringing dramas in the village, and at long last, they want to wash themselves to be so clean, and we know very well that themselves that they're bringing all this saga in our village to happen. And when now it is hotter, they run out, they just disappear. Right now they are not even in the village. Dimwango is not in the village. Imagine. Because he saw people are not stupid. He thought that maybe when you go to court, you will be going to bribe people there. No. They are intelligent people, people who knows the law, people who knows to serve people equally. Whether you are poor, whether you are rich, when you reach there, you all become equal. The only thing that matters is explanation. And now it is a very big shame, you know. The roads have been closed. Now, there's no passing of materials there because Matiko's family was somehow, you know, even generous to give out where a truck can pass. But now they wanted to extend where now lorries can be passing 2 lorries at the same time. Who does that? On whose plot of land? That is sabotage. And we cannot allow such things to happen. Watch this, my family, because this was during the meeting of the Baraza committee that was held by the chief, that was held by Matiko's family, that was held by Condad. And the thing that I usually ask, where are the people who started this whole saga? They ran out because they saw it is becoming hotter. And when you speak about these things, other monkeys somewhere, other idiots somewhere, other people who just have been brainwashed, they just come like, oh, these are negative people. These are negative people. We won't keep quiet and see people taking advantage of other people just because they are being worshipped, just because they have big audience, just because they have money, and we just say, oh, now let us worship. Let all they can worship them, but me, Max One, no matter, even if I remain poor, of which God, who is above the heaven, knows my destiny, I'll never worship something that I see it is wrong. What is my family as we proceed?
I can say that for free. I have tried several times to reach you people. And I told you, if we are to come to a point of changing our community, then change does not come with an individual. You have to get individuals with like minds. Then form a community-based organization. From that community-based organization, any community-based organization is run by a board of management. That board of management, actually, the authorities will be involved. With the involvement of the authorities, then comes the security of those monies, comes with securities of what? Of your own venture. There is also that point of what? You people getting that understanding kwamba you are not using people, you are not out to steal money. Kwa sababu kuna, there is that chief there, those monies will be audited. Because if the chief is involved in those projects, then I will have to bring in a government auditor to audit all those. Say after that, then there won't be those gaps that any individual will say that prices were somehow blown out of proportion. You are actually building without BQs. Do you ever share those BQs with your sponsors or wherever you call them? You don't. Tata, tiga soki. Wewe hutaelewa, ni mtandao unaongea nao. Mama Kiswahili. Jomba. Uelewi. Nkwimukia bare ichikamera. Aba YouTube hano bare. Na abantu babo bara. So mimi ninawaomba. Tuje tupatane kwa DC, sawa? YouTubers story yenu nyinyi muende patane wapi? Kwa DC mwe tumukae na yeye kwa sababu alikuwa anataka kuingiza ndani NIS. Nasikia? Ataanza kuingiza ndani watu wa NIS. Kuangalia ni nini ambao mna post online. to hamu bantu bete so mutebani na nkumahandiga Alhamisi no embere ni wapatie tu muda tu wa kufanya wa kuambiana. Alhamisi ambao iko mbele muje mpatane na yeye, muongee na yeye. Mtu ambaye hana shida atafika pale. Yule ambaye hana shida hatafika. DC anapatikana Mabera kwa ofisi zake. To hamu bantu betu. Sasa basi hii njia tutatafuta mzee Matiko wakati ambao,
lakini kadri ziko zilivyoenda Mungu akafungua njia. Leo hii Chusi msetiti amesema kijana Wondari, Mungu akubariki sana. Haingekuwa wewe kijana wangu amenunua gari, angeweka gari wapi? Hii njia kutoka pale kuja hivi ni vile chifu amesema. Ni vile chifu amesema. Mimi sina lila ambalo ninajibu hapa. Mimi nimekuja hapa nikapata hii njia ikipita. Sikujua ilianza mwaka gani, iliwekwa na nani, sikujua hiyo mambo mimi. Nakumbuka wakati mama marehemu ameleta shida pale, mimi mwenyewe siku moja nimekuja na gari nikileta mawe hapa, mama kalala njiani. Nikaambia driver ingekuwa ni mimi ningepita juu yake. Nilisema kini driver akaniambia hapana, wacha tu. Tulipita, nikaja nikaongea na mzee. Nipite hivi, nikapita hivi. Lakini nikirudi nikao narudia hapo. Mwisho wa siku mama aliinua mkono juu. Baadaye mzee Titi vile chifu alisema alianza kuweka mitaro njiani. Nilichukua hatua. Nikakutana na Chief Gregory. Vile chifu amesema alirudi akaongea na hata aliandika chini kwa hakuna siku mpaka yeye arudi atachimba mitaro pale, na nina hiyo copy niko nayo ndani ya nyumba mpaka leo hii. Akasaini chini chifu huyu akiwa ameweka hiyo njia haina shida. Hii mimi vile nimesema sijui vile liwekwa hapa. Mimi mawazo yangu ni tofauti sana na watu wengi. Msichana wangu wa kiume ni mtoto wangu wa kiume wa kike wote na wahandle equally. Na hata sheria ya nchi hii ni hivyo. Kuwa msichana anatakiwa kupatiwa plot hata wapi? Wow. Sheria wengi hawajui hivyo, lakini sheria ya nchi hii inasema hivyo. Mimi nilipatia msichana wangu huko chini. Nikamwambia ikiwa utakubali kufanyia chochote kile unataka utafanya hapa. Kidogo tu msichana akaniambia nataka kujenga Mombasa. Kidogo tu akarudi akaniambia hapana. Ninataka nianzie hapa nyumbani, nikicha sitaki kuja kwako kuzubua. Naingia kwangu. Nikasema una akili msichana. Mungu aende. Msichana ameanza kujenga pale. Akawa anapitisha mawe hapa na kila kitu mpaka huko chini. Siku moja huyu mzee Matika amenipigia simu. Akaniambia kuna gari imepita hapa na imeharibu ndizi yangu na imekanyaga mboga za mama. Kwa kweli nilienda mpaka huko. Nilione ligu.
You see my family, you can see this young man. Yes, I can say in some parts you got a point. Like, oh, you are trying to tell us that, you know, you can do this and this and this. But let me tell you, because you are a human being, I'll give you a benefit of doubt. Because you are created on the image of God. I just give you a benefit of doubt and say, maybe you didn't know what you are saying. Now let me tell you, because you came from far, and you said when you are working at the health pad, when you are working at the villa, you and those people who worship, whoever you worship, you say that you can do it voluntarily. You can do it. You can volunteer doing it without payment, because what you want. Now even you told the world for yourself that what brought you there, it is not because of the relationship, or it is not because you feel for that family. It is because you wanted subscribers. It is because you wanted to build your channel. And that is why you felt like, oh, instead of me being paid 1,000, let me be paid by shoutouts. Let me be paid by subscribers. That is what you're trying to tell us. There's no problem about that. But also you cannot speak for others. If Mogesi wanted his money, if Gintu wanted his money, if Kibe wanted his money, who are you to lecture them on what to do? If you travel from wherever you came from, because you don't come from Nairobi. Nairobi is just a capital city. Nairobi is not a home for anyone. Nairobi is a place where people go to work. People you meet in Nairobi, let me tell you today, they come from villages. So you cannot tell us that you come from Nairobi. Tell us your village, where you come from. That is one. So you cannot speak for other people. That just because you said, yes, you can volunteer because you wanted your YouTube channel to bounce. Now you feel you feel like, oh, even Mogesi could have. We are not interested about him going to where he started from, maybe taking the sand out of the river. You are with him, I don't know what. We are interested in doing the right thing at the right time. If they agreed that at the end of the day, they are going to be paid maybe 1,000 Kenyan shilling, the way our mason usually do here. A mason is supposed to be paid 1,000. A handman is supposed to be paid 500 to 600, according to how you've agreed, or according to the kind of work that you have given him or her. If it is about the concrete work, even you have to see that, oh, carrying this concrete to that place, it is very heavy. Let me give this handman even 700 shillings. Let me give this mason, the top mason, even 1,000 Kenyan shilling or 1,100, depending on the agreement. Now, if you agree to do it freely, you don't have to come here and start ranting here, telling us that, you know, what do you want? What do you want for him to do for you? Have you ever seen me there? Or have you ever seen me saying that, oh, these are, you know, sometimes, you know, I usually wonder, even if you're worshiping someone, and I know, my brother, the only thing that has made you to come out to speak all this rubbish, it is because you want to be seen to be a nice person. You want the subscribers of Ayamaro to come out like, oh, let us support this gentleman. He's a good person. He's defending Ayamaro. He's defending Congrats family. He's defending, let me tell you, in our village here, there's no one who loves Ayamaro more than us. You cannot just come from somewhere, coming to lectures here, thinking that now you want to tell us that we are enemies. We don't now know how to live with each other. You came, you found this village peacefully, just the way it is. It has built you. And we will continue with this. My friend, come get your portion, go back. Because we have seen so many YouTubers here. They came during the party. Some even them, they are here. They have invested here. They don't want to even go back to their villages. They're keeping quiet because they know what brought them here. But now when you just come, yes, you just come, you have been given your portion, and later, instead of you doing the right thing at the right time, you want now to bring, you want to hit our heads, you know, you are now hitting our heads with our own people from the village here, and you want us to laugh to you. Shame on you. Now you think, and you are generalizing, you know, the people of Nyabohanse, the people of Nyabohanse, the people of Nyabohanse, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Why? Who gave you that audacity? Or do you think we are stupid? Now just because you came from your own village, you went to Ayamaro, he gave you shout-outs. Huh? Now you are feeding, right? There's no problem. Now you want to pee to all the people of Nyabohanse, generalizing the people of Nyabohanse, the people of Nyabohanse. It's a big shame. Don't think you are stupid. You might see this village the way it is, but just know that the people inside this village, they are learned, they're intelligent people, they're focused people. I saw your title, you wrote very well that it is not a rod, but this is what it is. And I was like, oh, let me listen to what it is. Because if it is not a rod, then what it is. And I was shocked to see him bringing a lot of characters. Oh, Mugesi, oh, Ernesto, oh, Gitiriba, oh, him, oh, Gintu, oh, Kibe. And all he was talking about them so negatively, and he was trying to, to make himself to look so good, Just because, and let me, because you told us that you are giving us a challenge. That is what you said, that I'm giving you a challenge. My challenge is, stop talking about D. Mwango's family or Congressman family for 1 month, and we see what you will have. We are proud. These are our own people here. And we correct our own. We correct our own. We are so grateful that we are correcting our own people from from our village here, because you are proud of them. We are proud of our own village. And when you see your brother going astray, the only person who feels like the pain is your own brother, or your own mother, who is just say, no, don't do this. No, don't do that. But someone who comes from somewhere, who have no pain with you, he will just be like, oh, you are now doing good. You are now doing good. You are now doing good. Continue. Just like for us here, we have a lot of pains that, oh, this kind of Matiko's family, the road, this one is not good. We are coming from this village. Stop this fight. We are correcting it. But someone from far, like this boy, will just be coming like telling us, now, no, you are not trying to be biased. Now let me give you a challenge. For us, we have all the right to speak about those family. Now let me give you a challenge. You came to the village, you are given shout-outs, right? You went maybe to 10,000 subscribers, all 7,000 subscribers, all 9,000 subscribers. You were taught how to fish. You are not given fish, right? That is good. We are proud for our own people from the village changing other people's lives. We are very proud of that. Now let me give you a challenge, young man, because it seems like you want to play with people's psychology, people's IQ. Let me give you my own challenge. If you are a man enough and you've been shown how to fish, why can't you go back to your village? Sit there even for 5 months without coming back to this village and see if you will make it. Let us see if you can make it without you coming here after. In 1 month you are here 4 times, 5 times. Why? Because you know. So you cannot you want to distance, you want us to keep a distance from our own people, while so that you can penetrate to our own people more than each and every day. You are just there. Each and every day you are just there, and you want to clean yourself that you are a good person, or you are the one doing this, or you are the one, or what do you want, or this and this. Oh, you can see Ayamaru is carrying all this burden of Nyabuhanse people. Let me tell you, how many people does Ayamaru feeds in this community? You are talking about the children. Even me, back at my home, when my children are playing with other people, with my neighbors' children, they will eat, they drink, because they are friends. So you want to tell us, now you want to bring even the children that are eating to Ayamaru's place, telling us that now that is a burden. Nonsense. And I'm telling you this for free. That is nonsense. You are telling us that, oh, why can't you talk about the sabotage of the teenagers? Why can't you talk about the scamming? We always talk about that. When Gitiriba was found with teenagers, we talked about that. And because the subscribers gave out money, Gitiriba came out. But it was a very serious case. It was a very serious case, more than even these other cases that you are telling us here. Because you can see, these ones, they are grown-ups. You can marry today.
If you agree as boyfriend and girlfriend and it doesn't match and it doesn't bring any fruit, what do? You do it away. Because marriage is not by force. When the characters does not match, what do? Huh? The biggest thing that a man can ever do is to take advantage of the teenagers. Sleeping with a teenager who is below 18 years, which you support. You never talked about it. But for us here, you are now trying to lecture us that why can't you speak about? Let me ask you, how did you know about it? It is through the reaction content. So reaction is more powerful than anything. If reaction wasn't there, you could not be able to speak like, oh, why didn't you not speak about that? How? Now the question that I want to ask yourself, how did you come to know about what happened? It is because of the reaction, the power of reaction. And we reactors, we should be respected. We reactors should be awarded more than even yourselves there trying to worship nonsense. So Mawira, for me, you will always be my brother. And me, I'm not your enemy, you're not my enemy. But watch what you speak. Watch your tongue, my brother. Even if you want something from Ayamarwa, you want something from Dimwango, you want something from David Jr., you want something from Condad's family, don't generalize people. Don't try to bring like you want to bring us like we are stupid. We are not stupid. We are the most intelligent, focused, determined people. Because this is a village of content creation. And content creation, you use brain. So you cannot undermine, you cannot underrate the people from the village here. The village is famous. We are having so many upcoming YouTubers. We are glad, yes. Ayamarwa was the first one to bring was the first one to join the YouTube from our village here. But this YouTube platform had been there. It has been in Kenya. It has been in Africa. It has been East Africa. It has been the entire world. The musicians, they are there. The actors of producing movies, they are there. Just you cannot tell us that just because Ayamarwa was the first one to be in the YouTube, now we should not be worshipping him. Now when he pee, we drink his pee. No. It cannot work like that, my friend. And I'm telling you this for free, it will never. So let us try, let us try to do something, even if you're talking, even if you're worshiping someone. We know there are some people who they worship, like, not that they love him, not that they love Ayamarwa. And I'm saying this for free. All these people who speaks about Ayamarwa in a good way, they don't want to tell him that you are doing this bad, this wrong, this. It is because they feel like, oh, one day Ayamarwa is going to feature me in his video so that I can get maybe the donors who will be sending me money here and there. Shame on you. Yeah. My family, let me even end this video here because I think it has been long and I think we've shared. But where we need to rectify, we rectify. And for me, don't think that I'm a stupid young man. Here, God blessed me. If you're gonna want to challenge, challenge. But just know that you are not challenging a very stupid man. I'm a young man who knows what future wants. So thank you so much, my family, for watching. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. For my viewers, I want to appreciate. Thank you so much. Let us see each other in the next that is coming. And don't forget that I love you and I love you so much.
We don't have issue with Congrats, Dad. We have issue with Ayamarwa and Dimwango. What have they done? And in case you have an issue with somebody, just go report them to the police case. But now, you guys, I had someone also say, like, I used to work at Ayamarwa, he never paid me 150. and even another guy was not paid. My brother, you say like you used to be a slave. You used to wake up very early in the morning to come and fetch sand in that Ayamaro's compound. I remember very well, bro. I met you there, and you were working with you. You used to get paid. You used to get paid, bro. Like this guy, he used to come and fetch sand in Ayamaro's home, in Ayamaro's, that next to Ayamaro compound. Then at some point, Ayamaro even used to buy lunch. Why don't you count that? This guy was almost finishing his education, his Form 4 education, and someday Maro asked him, hey, are you not supposed to be in school preparing for examination? Then he said, and I quote, there's some things that I need for examination and I don't have money. That's why I'm working here. Maro told him, tomorrow come, I give you some money, you go and sort your things, school things. Then after that, you come back to work after examination, after you're done with your KCSE. And that is exactly what happened. If the guy is someone who's doing, you see this, if it's not envy, you can always come and say the truth. Maro gave you someone to go and sort your school fees issue or the things that you wanted to buy, but you don't mention that. You always say like you're not paid. I remember if you're talking about people when we were preparing the rooftop for a helipad, all of us were working there. All of us, me, Gintu, Mogesi, Yudhiriva, Dr. Awainot Kibe, Gake, and some other two guys. Only Manyani, Maninyani, or whoever he is. Only Mayani. And another guy. There was another guy. Me, I said I will not be paid because I was sleeping in Ayamaro's home. I was getting fed from there. I was using his resources. There's no way that you can pay me and you're feeding me. And then my YouTube was doing good. Like Kibe, same. Kibe also said like, boss, you won't pay me. Gidiriva said the same. Gake said the same. But there are two guys. One of the guys used to say like his YouTube is not monetized, and his YouTube was monetized. And at that point he was at $500 and something, and he used to lie like his YouTube is not monetized, and he used to get 1,000 Kenyan shilling. Then people say like they were not getting paid, and he was given money every single day. Every single day he was getting money. Every single day we were working there. Why? Why lie to the universe? Why? I would say the problem is you guys have been fed. You have received some small money from people who watch you, people who hate Maro, because there are some people who hate Maro passionately. And I would say this is the reason why people hate Maro, because Maro supports everybody. Secondly, Maro is hated because he doesn't, I would say, how do you put this on? Because he's open, he's too open. Maro is also hated because he's too good. Like even if you attack him, he's not gonna respond. And now that you have started seeing the other color of Maro, that now you're starting, like now you have come to see like, oh, so he can even report people. Oh, so he can even go to the court. Now you're getting shocked. That's why you're doing this. Now it has come from now being personal. Now it has even gone to the road. And then it comes to issues to do with relationship. I am 100% sure, I may not be married, but I am 100% sure, like, marriage is not easy. Marriage is not damn easy. I can fairly say that. Because even you who are married, tell me, marriage is not easy. Marriage calls for patience. Today maybe I may be high-tempered, and I come and talk to you in a rude way, but as the days go by, we come to understand each other. We always find a meetup, like, how do you call it? Like we always come to have a ground, because marriage is not easy. I would say, like, even when I used to have my girlfriend, we used to have fights over and over, but we always found a way of leveraging our issues. Marriage is not easy. Now the meeting was set, and then, good luck or bad luck, the mango was not in the village. Ayamaro was already not in the village. They had left. And then people say like, oh, he was running. So Maro is not supposed to do his things because you have set a meeting on Saturday. that was abrupt, that even Ayamaro's father was not even aware of. So that you did that so that at least you can paint a bad picture. Like, oh, even the Ayamaro's father did not appear. This family did not appear in the meeting. That was your intention. Because how come every other single member of the community was there? But if I remember what I heard from the video, Congrats Dad said, I was not aware there was a meeting here. I only saw some people seated here because I was in the church, and I was like, let me just come and see what's happening. So meaning that you guys did this, those who organized the meeting, you did it like this so that at least you can paint a very bad picture of Ayamaro and the family. Like, you see, they cannot even appear to the meeting because of how they are boastful. You see, that's how you're doing it. So the issue is not the road. The issue is not the road. And I'm talking about this because also, when someone buys a land, when you're selling a land, you must provide a road for people to pass their items in case they are building materials. You get me? And yes, sometimes the road can be so narrow. The road can be so slippery, like even the truck can miss. But does that not mean like the driver or the person who is the owner of the material that is being transported to the construction site is an arrogant person? That does not stay like that. The issue is not the road. It's hate. Pure hate. The issue is not the road. The issue is about jealousy. The issue is about quick success. The issue is about people want to be felt sorry for, so that they can be saying, oh, I am sorry that you have to go through that. Please go and do this. That's the issue. That's the issue. My brother, my sister, you can never wake up one day and do a video, then the next day you are at par with Maro. You can never do like that, bro. I have been on the internet, on the YouTube street for the last 1.5 years. And I would say, all these years that I've been on the YouTube street, I've been trying to gather knowledge and mastering the game. So on my third year, that is when I'm sure like I'm gonna be getting some good money that I can even be able to do 1, 2, 3. Look at how Ayamaro did. He was on the game for 7 years, and in the 7th year, that was when he started building his own house. And also I had some people say like, oh, Mama Ann's house does not cost even 1 million. The guy who was saying like that, what have you built? What have you built? What can you show us? So the guy was trying to paint a picture like Maro ate the money. Maro ate the money. That is what he was trying to pass through. Yet Ayamaro was putting every single thing on the internet. When they go to buy material, it's there. Like, people of the world, what do you want? Do you want Jesus to come and say, oh, I am Jesus and I have come to save all of you? What do you want? God has blessed you with one man who is carrying all the burdens for the entire village, who is even carrying burden for the people who are not even from his own community, like me. I am not from his community, but he came and he gave me love. What do you want, people from Nyabohanza? What else do you want? Ayamaro has come. He has shown you guys, okay, there's no education nowadays, and even if we are educated, there's no jobs. You can use your phone, create this video, post, come to my channel, I give you a shout out and tell my audience like, hey guys, please, I urge you to support this brother of mine. Let him hit 1,000 subscribers, then watch his videos, at least he get monetized. Then after that, he's gonna be able to make $1 to $3. And that is exactly what happens. You saw like there's a friend of mine, he came there, they're a couple. His name is Eddie the artist, or Buja Kid. He came with he had 1,000 subscribers and plus. But right now, as we're talking, he's at 3,000 subscribers. Because Maro came and gave him a shout out. This guy has just been watching Maro on the internet. But Maro is so generous. You come, I give you a shout out. Then from there, just go, push. So does it mean like, look at what he's doing? Like, look at all those beautiful homes that have been able to be made because of Ayamaro. Look at how many kids have gone to school because of Why are you not talking about that? Now, he tried to open the road. The road is not only benefiting him, but it's also benefiting the neighbors. What else do you want, my people? What else? People of Nyabohanza, what you're doing to yourself, you're doing yourself a very, very great harm. Simply because, as you all know, Ayamaro has been able to put that village on the map, and there are so many people who are watching in who are watching him, people from different aspect of life, and people who have different what do we call professionalism. We have people who have mission, who are in missions. We have people who are rich, they can even construct a hospital for you. We have people who can even construct a school for you, because the government is doing nothing nowadays. But all you're doing, what you're cutting their legs. You're cutting their legs. And now when Ayamaro decide to close his gate, you say, oh, his wife has, you see, Ayamaro even and his wife have decided nobody should be coming to our home now. You see, so you want him to be like, people are gonna be pointing, that guy is rich and very very, like, how do you say people the person who is not welcoming? How do you call that such a person? Because that is what you want now. That is what we want. Because Ayamaro has done his best. I was there another day, and a kid came from school, and this kid didn't. What the kid wanted was just $5. I would say like $3.5 for him to get money to go and buy report card. Mark you, this is not Marwa's kid. This is not Marwa's kid. And Ayamaro helped the boy. And even the previous day he was there, and the boy was given some money to go and pay in school. Then the next day he came back. And remember, this is not Ayamaro's boy, child. There was another boy also in the villa. And he was like, Maro asked him, why are you not going to school? The guy said, oh, I don't have this and this. And Maro gave him some money and told him, hey, you go sort your school issues. Then after school, when you close the school, then you can come here. Look at how many kids are always, when we are doing the video, cooking video. It's not like, for me, I didn't record the kids. But every single day when you are cooking food in that compound, there must be over 7 kids who are not Ayamaro's kid. But when food is cooked, they are paid, they are given. What else do you want? What else do you want, people from Nyabohanze? Why are you fighting? Why is jealousy so like this? Why the jealousy? Why the jealousy? Stop the jealousy, I'm telling you, my people. Love your village. Learn to speak positive about your village. Because when you speak positive about your village, people are going to come, people are going to invest in your village. People are going to come and buy land and develop that entire village. Remember, your village is strategically set in a very good position. I can even imagine. Because from Nyabohanze to Nairobi is 45 minutes by plane. Right now you're lucky you have an airstrip. From Nyabohanze to capital city of Kenya, Nairobi is 45 minutes. From Nyabohanze to Masai Mara is just a close range. Meaning that you guys are very, very lucky to be where you are. Meaning that tourism can be your heart of everybody in that area can grow because of tourism. Why don't you speak positive about you? Why don't you all unite? YouTubers from Nyabohanze, those who are fighting each other. Oh, this did this. Oh, this did that. And then those who are talking, those who are the negative reactors. Meaning that you guys, you're always focusing on reporting Ayamaro's stuff, which are lies, yet your fellow brothers are even making their wives to have miscarriage. But you cannot talk about that one. You only see the speck in someone in my eye, but you cannot see the log in your eye. Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you say, oh, this guy has married... Hey, my friend, I'll call you back. I'm working. Why don't you talk about...
Now you can see my family out of what has happened. Because I've took you from the court, I brought you to the baraza. Now there is this thing that is now continuing. Now the enmity is spreading. Now we have 2 classes, we have 2 people. We have in our village here, now we are now divided into 2. That is what now we are seeing. And I'm glad, you know, day by day, everyone is becoming a reactor. Even those people who they were in the other camp, you know, people like Mawira, people like who and who, you can name them. Those people who pretend like they are positive reactors, they are doing the reaction content. And I'm glad because the family is growing. The family of reaction is growing. And they can see the impact you know, that Max 1 started. Right now, there's no like hiding anything from the village. You know, you do nonsense, it is out. You want to fool people, you are brought out. You want to scam people, you are brought out. You want to play with teenagers, you are brought out. Like Frenchtown grandpa, he wanted to play with people's, you know, taking advantage of widows here. Yeah, because of small money. Eh? You want to fool people that you are not married, you are brought to book. You want to take advantage of the orphan, you are brought to book. You want to play with charity, money, you are brought to book. So, reaction content is the best content, because out of the reaction, people open their eyes to know the truth, and the truth will always be bitter. And that is why many people will never fall on the truth. Now, my family, from the introduction, you can see I brought gintu and mayuguno. And this is the kind of nonsense that now I want to stop. I want to say that gintu, you have no mistake. Because no one owns this village. For me to walk from the house to the market, I have to step on the road. And that road is passing through people's homes. And the people's homes are the one who gave out those wastes so that the road can be accessed. Same to that road that comes from Mama Ann's family, going to Congress that family, going to Ankomo family, passing through Mayuguno's family, passing through Pass's family, going to Gitiriba's family, going to Ayamaru's family. That is not a road for Ayamarwa. And I want to clarify that. Ayamarwa has there's no road that belongs to Ayamarwa. For him, even him, people gave out ways for him to pass. So when I saw Gintu recording on that road, and even me, one of the finest day, I'll be passing, and for me, they know. Me, there's no one who will stop me that, oh, Max 1, why are you now walking here? What are you doing here? If you are a man, stop me. Because you'll tell me if you are born, if you were born and that road was named after you. So when I saw Gint recording the video on that road, and that is why even you saw Congress Dad when he was passing couldn't even speak, because he knows that that is not his property. That is a property contributed by so many people, by the neighbors, plus, you know, so that at least the ways. Now tell me, if Mama Ann's family can say that, oh, we want to close the way, now will Congress Dad be flying to his compound? Will Congress Mom be flying to his compound? On when Percy says, no, me, I don't want people to pass things here, will Ayamar be flying with Rocio to the villa? No. So when I saw Mayuguno trying to say, you know, because these are the people, Mayuguno, I respect him so much because he's my brother, and I respect his struggles. I respect his, you know, trying to make things work, you know. I respect it very much. I respect it with all the respect. But what I saw him saying was illiteracy of the highest order. That's now what I call illiteracy. Because you cannot say to someone that, oh, now you made this Ayamarwa's road like yours, because this is what Mayuguno was speaking to Gintu. And I put the receipt there, and yes, I already put the receipt from the introduction. Maybe you never understood, because me, I understood it very well. If this is the way we are going to go,
then I'm promising you that things are going to change. Because mayuguno, first, my brother, you know, sometimes know how to live with people, of which for me, I'm not biased. I'm not tribalism. I'm not tribalistic. I cannot say that this one does not belong here, this one does not belong, because these old villages are ours. But now when you want to bring, like now you want to tell us that now that road is for Ayamarwa, and you are trying to speak to Gintu that, you know, you made this road of Ayamarwa like yours. Try to come to my own road. Do you have a road, mayuguno? Do you have a road? Do you have a road? Because even where you are passing, that from the where it connects from that road that is going to downwards to Pasi, going to Gitiriba to Ayamarwa, that road that is connecting to you so that you can have a way to your own place. Did you buy that place? You didn't. But now when you speak that, oh, come and record from this path, and you see, I'll teach you how to live with people. You will know how to live with people, my friend. You are trying to show a very bad character, that someone who is being exposed, someone who is been welcomed, who people have said that, oh, despite you came from Tanzania, you came to the village here, have a place where you can live. Because let me tell you, and I want to say this, there's no any amount of money that can buy land. You cannot buy land. It's only that, you know, we just make agreement, the chief write down this, blah, blah, blah. Now you say, this is my property, this is my land. But I want to say that the value of the land, there's no one who can buy it. This land belongs to God. The rivers belongs to God. This stone belongs to God. I don't know how even it came here, you know. But because of our ancestors, because of our granddads, our fathers, because now, you know, you have to live, you have to have a place where you can cultivate here and there. That is how you see people are acquiring lands. But now, mayuguno, you came from Tanzania, you came, our brothers gave you a place out of sympathy that, oh, bring some small cash so that we give you a place where you can build. And now you are there now trying to tell us that now there's no one who can ever pass there. There's no one who can ever pass there recording video. My friend, and I usually say this, if you don't want people to record the videos near your premises, even you don't ever go to any places recording. And that is what even I told Dimwangu. If you don't want anyone to film you, because you remember the story of Nasto Minhawi during the villa, when they brought up about all the stories that all Dimwangu don't want to appear in people's channels just because maybe she's another class. I told her that if you don't want to be filmed, if you don't want to appear in other people's channel, then even you don't be using other innocent, you know, vulnerable families. Like I saw you went to Nigeria there and you are trying to use a very, you know, innocent mom, trying to show us, you know. And I was like, what if it was your own mom? So same to you, my brother, mayuguno. You should style up and know that we are not stupid. Know that we know everything that is happening. We know, yes, you are trying, you know, you are trying to guard, you know. You are trying to show, you know, the honesty. You are trying to play royal, you know, to your king, to your master. Yes, we know. But also sometimes when you are trying to play all those games, also try, you know, to think like, oh, this rod is not for my master. This rod is, even if it's the one who, and let me tell you, my brother, even digging that road, they know very well what they got out of that road. They know. They acquired more than even making that road. And for us, yes, we shall be clapping here saying, oh, congratulations, you did a very nice work. It does not come from his pocket. It comes from the well-wishers. For even him, he should be coming out and at least make a very good video,
thank the subscribers for making it happen. But bragging that, oh, half of my money is being used to the village. By who? Who? Because if you want to give out even $100, people must work for you tirelessly. Tirelessly. So let us not be here fooling people here that, oh, these things are like these things are not like that. And we know the truth. So mayuguno, stop that character. And I'm telling you this, and I'm very serious. That thing that you did, those things that you uttered from your mouth towards Gintu were not just words people can just assume. And we don't assume to other things like that. We don't. For me, Max, when I don't. Because I can see you are ready for the fight. Because you're telling him that you just come, try to record near my place here. And I'll show you that I'm not Ayamaro. I'll show you that I'll show you how to live with people. Let me tell you, my brother. It's only that you don't know. You know you don't know. It's only that you don't know that in our village here, most of us, we are just lettered. We are just lettered. So when you touch Gintu, you've touched me. And that is the truth. When you touch Mayani calls me uncle. And if I'm lying, if even Mayani is watching this video, he can clarify it. He usually greets me with a lot of respect. When we meet, uncle, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Uncle, good morning. So when you touch Mayani, don't think that it will be just business as usual. When you touch Gintu, Gintu is my cousin. When you touch him, don't think that it's business as normal. It's only that we respect you, and we don't want to behave like we are lettered. We don't want to bring these things like, oh, just because now this and this. No, we are all brothers. Even you, mayuguno, you are my brother. I cannot see someone like sabotaging you, someone like wants to take advantage of you, or someone beating you up and I keep quiet. No. But this kind of thing that you said, you went out of boundary. And I want to say this to Gintu. You can even start recording from down there. You reach up here. Again, you go down there. You come even 10 times. Whoever feels like beating you, let him beat you. And they will tell us that if you trespassed, if you went to their compound to do such things, or you are outside doing your own things. So mayuguno, be warned, my brother. If you want unity and harmony, try to bring one. We are not biased. We don't hate anyone. We don't. Here we are just lettered here. Huh? So let respect be on. Let respect, you usually say it is not bought, but it is earned. When you respect each other, people will respect you. And there's no need of people being bitter just because right now there's no a lot coming, just because of them not being transparent, not them doing the right thing, what they are being told. Now they bring like they're so bitter. No. People should report one-on-one from the village the way it is. And you'll do nothing. You'll do nothing. People, you cannot tell us that we keep quiet and we give just a blind eye, and things are bad things, evil things are happening in the village and we keep quiet, and you want us to swim in the same boat. Who said that? Who said that? We don't. So that one, I think I've clarified it. And even you, mayuguno, wherever you're watching this video, you'll know that you messed up. You said something that you are not supposed to say. Let us not, apply oil to other people when we know very well that these things are not. No, we cannot. We cannot. And I'm repeating this, we cannot. Take it to the bank. Call it a spade a spade. We cannot. And when the king speaks, I've spoken, and you do nothing. Because what I usually speak is the truth the way it is. For me, I usually say my channel is not all about intimidations. It's not all about insults. It's not all about abuses. For me, I use my wisdom. I use my brains. I bring out the things the way they are, because I don't hate anyone. I don't sideline. No, no, no. But there's those people who don't reason very well. You know, reasoning, people have got different capacity of reasoning. There are those who even, without even watching my video, you just find someone commenting rubbish. Sometimes reason, watch, digest the content, reason, then type, comment. Where we need to rectify, let us rectify. So let me come to Mawira, my family. Mawira, as I've told you, is a clay boy who came here. You remember Ayamaro tried, like he wanted to, you know, the time of the party, there was a lot of nonsense that was happening down there. I can call it nonsense, because you can't imagine that a wife of someone going to put, removing his clothes, only remaining with the bra and the panty, and someone from other village now trying like, oh, let me now massage you, you know. I want to say that a lot of marriages split just because of those nonsense that was happening there. And it's the same boy who is coming out now to lectures. Mawira, my brother, let me just greet you. How are you? Because me, you know, me and you, we don't have anything that maybe I can say that we are fighting over something, no. But just because you called out Nyabohanse village and this is our village, you said, why can't we unite? Who told you that we are not united? Even these YouTubers that you see here, for instance, Nasto, Mayuguno, Majakei, many people here, you can mention the YouTubers. For me, we usually meet, we greet, we eat together where necessary. We are not enemies, for your information. So for you trying to tell us that you come unite, who told you? Now, who gave you even that mandate? Why did you even get that audacity to tell us that this is how you are supposed to be? What is wrong with you? The people of Nyabo, who told you that you can lectures? In which capacity? Are you okay? Are you okay, my brother? Are you okay? I'm talking to you. Are you okay, Mawira? Are you okay? Now you've touched your stomach. You've felt like you are satisfied. Now you want to pee on us. Huh? When you touch your balls, you feel like you are a man, and now you feel like, oh, let me now pee to these people. Who told you that we are not united? Or who told you that you can come to speak in our village and tell us what we can do? And who told us that we are negative? My family, let me put this receipt of Mawira so that you will understand what I'm speaking. Because you might not understand what I'm saying. What is as we proceed? And as I'll be analyzing, finishing it, you'll know what I'm talking about.